Welcome back.
I'm back.
You're back. You're good?
I wasn't going to miss the food
Did
segment.
you get some tea or something?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
with the
Are
water.
you okay? You sure?
It's allergy season. I'm
right.
trying to fix it.
Come on.
Well, welcome back to Good Day. So we love it when someone cooks for us, and I'm pretty sure Diane and Amanda haven't had breakfast yet.
I'm hungry.
Okay, so
I
time
had
to
a little
eat.
breakfast this morning, but I'm already ready for another breakfast.
All
Very
right.
good.
Yes, and of course, what if our meal could be served with a little divine intervention?
I love this. Yeah, we know just the man, Reverend Thomas Bell. You can find him on Facebook at In the Kitchen with Rev. And we've got to ask, did the Rev do all right?
Yes, the Rev did do all right.
Okay, all right. Good morning. Good morning. Thanks for being here today.
So what are we making this morning?
We're going to make peach cobbler French toast.
That's
All
what it
right.
is.
It is a house favorite, and I want to bring it to WTOL Good Day, so I'm really excited.
Yeah, if this is a house
prepare today.
favorite, we don't want to miss out on this.
So you get on the Facebook and you just cook.
Yes, I get on Facebook every Monday at 6:15. I do some restaurant recipes and go from there.
What started you with that? Did you grow up with mom cooking with you? Like, how did this all happen?
I was inspired by my mom and grandmother. They were just amazing cooks, and not knowing that this will be an endeavor for me, you know, COVID hit, and it's one thing led to another, and here we are.
So do you just do breakfast, or do you do breakfast, lunch, and dinner? All
Breakfast, lunch, dinner, appetizers, just Super Bowl foods, just anything that you can think of. Pizza,
Whatever you're in the mood for.
whatever you're in the mood for.
Well, I'm in the mood for this, so
Yeah, we're
let's
gonna do
not
French
wait.
toast. We are going to do breakfast
All right,
this
so
morning.
I'm handling the eggs.
How
this
many
morning.
eggs does he need?
You need 4 eggs.
All right.
Okay, get on there.
Yep, so
Okay.
he's going to whip those
How good
up.
are you at cracking eggs?
Don't get the shells in
Pretty
there.
good? Yeah,
While
no.
that's prepping, you can get started with butter.
Oh, butter?
Skillet. Yep.
Okay.
Gotta butter my
We have a little assembly line going.
Yes,
Now-
I'm going
now
to be
plate.
doing the dipping, right, or the dredging, or whatever we want to call it. So, you know, when you're cooking on Facebook, do you provide some inspiration to us? You know?
Yes, actually I do. I like to do a little word segment, you know, in between if I have enough time if something is baking or it takes a while to prepare. I like to give a little inspirational, you know,
Wonderful.
word to the crowd. So yes.
So,
Yes.
Can I show you guys something?
Yeah.
Can we get it over here?
Oh, you got an extra.
Yeah, I had an extra egg. Only
You
cracked
had an
3.
extra yolk in there.
Oh, you got an extra
Little extra
yolk.
something.
So does he need to
Bonus.
still do
I
another?
need to crack
Actually,
it
no.
open?
You're actually if
fine.
you have
Probably
an
good?
extra yolk, you're good to go.
All right,
Okay.
all right, cool. That was the first time that ever happened.
I've
to
never
me.
had that happen to me.
I've
I've heard of it.
I was
Yeah.
actually counting my fingers and looking at this. I was like, my math is off a little bit here. Okay.
It's just that
It's the
divine
magic
intervention.
of TV. You get
It
that
is,
bonus
it is.
yolk.
It's divine intervention.
Yes.
Yes. So what is he gonna? Are we gonna add something to
Yes,
these eggs? when he's done?
once those are whisked, you're gonna add some milk, just maybe a 1/4 cup of milk.
Okay.
A pinch of vanilla and a couple of dabs of cinnamon. You don't want to
Okay.
you don't want to overdo it with the cinnamon.
Don't overdo
Oh,
it.
so I can't
And
go
we know,
extra?
Stephen, you don't like
I
measuring
wouldn't
cups,
go
so this
extra
is
on the
perfect
cinnamon.
for you.
Okay. 'Cause
Yeah.
sometimes when I do make French toast at home, I'm like, okay, here's the recipe, and then a little extra
then a little
splash
extra.
of cinnamon.
All right.
So just keep it controlled because
About
we
a
do
quarter
have the
cup.
peaches.
You have the peaches,
We know
and you
you
don't
like
want to
to
overdo
eyeball
it. And we
stuff.
have the whipped cream and we have the powdered sugar. So
That's probably about a 1/4 cup.
that's
if I had to
perfect.
guess. Yeah.
That's perfect. And then just a dab of vanilla, just
Little
for a
bit of vanilla.
You
little
sure?
flavor.
Not
Yep.
two, just
I'll
one.
tell you when.
So while he's doing that, I kind of want to show everybody on our overhead cam. Look at these peaches. So you're just warming
Yeah,
these up.
yeah.
Yes, I actually cooked those last night because it takes about 15 minutes to get that prepped. So what I did was I just prepared it last
go.
night and let it sit, let the ingredients sit in, let them marry together, and then this morning when we
that's
saw the desktop, I just let them warm. So
Oh, and just kind of
yes.
reheat them. So if you're
Yes.
making this at home, you can do at least the peaches the night before.
Yes,
And
yes.
then you can do the assembly line like we have
We've
going
got
here this
a
morning.
Diane cinnamon happening over here.
That's why I was like, I'm not going to do that because I make a mess. when
French
we're
toast is
whipping.
gonna
Well, but
be
you like the
fantastic.
extra. He did the
Oh,
little
he did do
extra.
the extra? Oh, I thought the
and
mess
that
on the
is
side.
that is what you want. That's the look that you want. to
Okay,
have for
this is
your-
how we want it to look. So
for your
now we
eyebrows.
don't,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
All right.
So why do you find joy
Both sides?
in
Yeah.
this?
You know, it's two of my favorite things I love to do. I love to preach and I love to cook. And it's just two of my favorite pastimes. I just love doing them. And just found inspiration one day. People, would tell me, you should do a food truck or you should do a restaurant. And I just wasn't led. And then I just said, one thing led to another. Hey, I can, go on Facebook and do two of my favorite things,
Yeah.
cook and preach.
I would
about that?
assume you love to eat as well if you love to cook,
yes,
right?
yes. I love to cook. I love
That's
to eat.
part of
Yes,
it.
yes.
And what kind of bread do you like to use for French
I
toast?
actually like brioche, but challah bread is a really,
It's
really
good
good
too?
bread. Yes.
All right, and that's what we're using
And how
here this
warm
morning.
should I have my pan here?
This is, I'm going to turn up just a little bit more. You want to watch that a little
Okay.
closely because, you don't want to burn it on one side.
Okay, because I do struggle with it.
Yes, it's about 3 minutes on each side.
3 minutes each side. Okay.
All right, so we're gonna do like a speed.
Up a speed version.
Yeah, what do you got
Yes.
going with
Yeah,
the
just
peaches
add a
in
little
there?
more.
They good?
Yeah, so the peaches are good. And
Peaches
of
be
course,
good.
the recipe, what are the basics? It is online on WTOL.com, but what is already, cooking in those?
You need sugar and brown sugar. You also need nutmeg and cinnamon. That's all you need.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's
All you
it?
need.
So it's really simple.
Oh.
Very simple.
Fresh
And,
peaches,
and if you want to thicken it up, you can use like a cornstarch slurry. Some cornstarch and a little bit of cold water, mix it in. That's all you need.
Okay.
Okay.
all you need.
And then do the peaches just juice enough to where
Yes.
we get that with the heat?
I forgot to mention this. You want to get some peaches in heavy syrup as well.
Okay.
So to give it that little,
a little extra.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
kind
We
of that
want
little
the extra.
sauce.
Okay, good. All right. Well, did you put it on high? Maybe we'll just,
Oh, yeah. We're gonna,
TV
oh, yeah,
magic
left
here.
front. Okay, here we go.
And
Okay.
then so you got to flip those.
Yep,
and
so I
you're
gotta flip
you're gonna
those.
be good at that, right?
I think so.
Well, we brought a fork
Yes.
Oh,
just
okay.
in case.
He said if my skills aren't, TV ready, I can use the fork. So that's just how it happens. Do you think I can flip yet?
Probably not yet.
Not just
yet.
yet.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
I'll wait a couple more.
do you have
maybe
a
minute or so.
favorite? Do you prefer breakfast or do you prefer lunch, dinner?
I actually like dinner. I like to
do
prepare
too.
dinner. Dinner is, because I really don't have time in the morning due to work. But I like to come home and just prepare a nice meal for my family. 9 times out of 10, they tell me what they want. so I
Okay.
just,
They
oblige
tell
to
you
their-
the menu.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
pretty
How
much.
many do you have kids?
I have a daughter. She's 14.
She's 4.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, she really tells you what
She
to
is
do.
going
Really tells me what to
for
do.
sure.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes. So I just kind of, like to prepare what they like.
Very good.
Yes,
Yes.
what their menu.
We're going to let these cook through the commercial break, and when we come back, they'll be ready to flip. We'll be ready to eat.
Oh,
Sound
yes.
good? All right, stay with us. We'll be right back. They're looking good already, though.